I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding that good privacy practice starts with a good privacy policy. So you often see organizations, the first thing they do when they'll contact me and they're wondering about privacy and where to go and how to get it done. The first thing they ask for is, can you help us build a privacy policy? And it's through that conversation that I'm able to show them that having a good privacy policy only provides you with good window dressing, right? It doesn't, if people open up your shop front and have a look at what's inside, they need to actually see that you are doing what you say you do in your privacy policy, and that you have the systems and the processes and the ethos behind you that allows you to give effect to that policy, right? So my advice for organizations that think that a good policy environment equals good information practice or a good privacy practice, I think that they're starting at the wrong place. So if you think about what good privacy program management looks like, it always starts with strategy, right? It starts with something strong at the foundation. So I know we often think strategy as being like an umbrella, but I like to think of it as a tree. So you have a really strong root system to hold your tree up. And the root system is the foundation or your privacy strategy. And from that, you're able to kind of grow and nourish your privacy management framework and your privacy planning and any policies or procedures or processes that flow from that, and any training that flows from that. But it does start with strategy. And strategy, to my mind, isn't just some glossy document, right? Some glossy 500-page document that you stick on a shelf and it gathers dust. It's something else. It's about communicating within the organization what your beliefs are, what you think and feel and care about in terms of privacy and the community that you serve. And that is the best possible starting point for privacy. So, if, for example, you are a company that deals with the community directly, they matter to you, their trust is incredibly important to you, having a privacy strategy that reflects that and your belief that the community is your starting point with everything, it helps to build out that culture in a way that simply having a good privacy policy wouldn't. Also, on the topic of policy, just for a second, you can have a whiz-bang privacy policy. You can have the most excellent privacy policy that ticks all the boxes in terms of, what should be placed in it from a statutory perspective, right? You can meet all your transparency obligations, but still have a rubbish privacy culture and terrible information practice, right? As long as your privacy policy tells the truth about what you're doing, often companies think that that's enough. But if the privacy policy is telling the truth about what you're doing, and on the face of it, you have terrible information practice and a terrible culture, and are not showing a good degree of respect for the community that you serve, well, that's a real shame. And, there's an opportunity there to turn it around by starting with the roots of the tree and growing from there.